As horrible as hyperhidrosis is, the condition is treatable. And here I'll be putting you on the right track to overcoming your excessive sweating by outlining a diet guideline that will steer you clear from encouraging further sweating. Your diet lays the foundation for curing your sweat problem, so don't take these tips lightly. All other excessive sweating treatments build upon these tips. And it's really simple enough. There are eating and drinking habits that encourage sweating, and there are others that discourage it. And here you'll be learning some of the more prominent sweat-inducing culprits. And I'll also show you how you can supplement your diet with items that prevent sweating altogether. Now, these are proactive measures. They stop the sweating before it starts. They'll require you to use less deodorant and spend less time engaging in sweat-stopping home remedies. These tips don't put out the fire, they prevent it to begin with. So let's start with the bad news first. Here's all the stuff you should not be eating and drinking. They promote perspiration and wreak havoc on your hyperhidrosis. So these are some things to avoid, and the first one is garlic. Now, I give all of you Italian food lovers out there my condolences because I used to love eating linguine with white clam sauce. And of course, an hour after the meal, my palms, face, and shirt would just explode with sweat bombs. It took a while before I put two and two together, but after a little research, I came up with the reason. Now, I'm going to get a little fancy with my medical explanation here, so hope you're ready. Garlic's strong-smelling sulfur compounds are metabolized, forming allyl methyl sulfide. And allyl methyl sulfide cannot be digested. It's passed right into your bloodstream, and from there is carried to the lungs and out the skin where it's excreted. Now, your body throws garlic waste directly out of your skin and your breath, hence, garlic breath. And this is like putting your hyperhidrosis on steroids with the bonus of odor, so it's not so good. So try to stay away from garlic. Next on the list of things to avoid, onions. Depending on the strength of the onions you're eating, you may sweat a lot or just a little. No matter what though, chances are you're going to sweat. The pungency of onions has a heating effect that increases your circulation. And this is what raises body temperature and causes the sweating. And this effect is actually helpful in lowering fevers and sweating out colds and flu. For you, however, it'll just feed the flame of your excessive sweating. So curb your onion eating until you get a better grip on your sweating problem. Next is caffeine, and it's found in coffee, tea, cola drinks, energy drinks, cocoa, chocolate, prescription drugs, non-prescription drugs, weight aids, weight control aids, and a variety of other consumed items. Tea is the only exception to this rule here, and I'll get to that in a bit. But other than tea, stay away from caffeine for a little while. The link between caffeine and your sweating is probably obvious to you already. It's a stimulant, raising blood pressure and increasing circulation and heartbeat. Your body is a machine running at a constant 98.6 degrees. When you speed up the parts of the machine, you heat up the machine. So your morning coffee is enough to raise your internal body temperature, dampen your shirt in no time. And I know it might be tough for some of you coffee drinkers and soda addicts out there, but try to cut out the caffeine at least for a little while. Spicy foods, peppers, and spicy dishes are blatant offenders. They cause increased sweating by speeding up your metabolism, much like caffeine. So do yourself a favor, cut them out as well. And chances are, if you suffer from hyperhidrosis, you're already aware of the effect that hot wings have on your underarms. Yeah, yikes. Next is alcohol, and this is a huge no-no. And let me just say one quick thing about drinking with hyperhidrosis. When my sweaty hands were at their worst, I actually found drinking a few beers to be kind of helpful. When I drink, my hands would actually dry up for a little while. And I attributed this to alcohol relaxing me and helping my anxiety-induced perspiration. And it turned out I was very wrong. Actually, alcohol does dehydrate your body at first. That's why you find yourself going to the bathroom so much when you drink. Your body is flushing out all of its fluids. However, this is only the first stage. After that, your body temperature begins to climb, causing the acceleration of fluids to be flushed through your sweat pores as well. So try to stay away from alcohol as much as you can. A drink or two every now and again won't kill you, but yeah, it's definitely going to encourage sweating. Next, I want to talk to you about things that you should be consuming, drinking, and eating to prevent the sweating. And the first one is water. Drink plenty of water. So many people get confused by this advice. They think if they drink more water, they'll have that much more to sweat out. But actually, drinking lots of cool water will lower your internal body temperature, keeping the sweat at bay. And I recommend at least 8 big glasses of water a day. Others suggest even more. And I know this advice, might be kind of tough. It's hard to drink a lot of water. But the thought of trading, your excessive sweating problem for a case of persistent urination, that might not be ideal. However, you need to compromise a few extra bathroom breaks to manage your hyperhidrosis. So try to drink a little more water. Sage tea. This is where that exception for caffeine comes in. Sage tea contains very high levels of tannic acid, which is a natural astringent. And by drinking even hot tea, you'll fill your body with this natural antiperspirant and prevent sweating from the inside out. It's a systemic approach towards controlling hyperhidrosis. I will say, however, you'll want to drink about 2 cups a day for at least a week to start reaping the benefits. I know that sounds like a lot, but it is worth it if you do it persistently, so try it out. Next on the list of things to consume are fruits. Fruits will help you stop sweating, and they're incredibly healthy. It's a win-win. Fruits contain about 80% water, and this attributes to their cooling effect. So get a healthy amount of fruit every day. I'm a green apple maniac myself, and feel the results fast. I recommend at least 4 servings of fruit every day. See what you can do. Next up is olive oil. Your body requires almost no effort to digest olive oil, and this is where the power really lies. By substituting olive oil in your diet, you'll be using your digestive system more efficiently, allowing it to create less heat in your body. And additionally, olive oil is a healthy fat. It lowers cholesterol and blood pressure, and these 2 factors will also cut down on your sweating. Next up are whole grains. Trade your normal white bread intake for whole grain bread. And by cutting down on the processed sugar, you'll lose weight, which can certainly be quite helpful, but that's not the real secret of whole grains. Whole grains contain loads of B vitamins, which allow your body to function more efficiently, requiring less effort. And less effort means less heat, and less heat means less sweating for you. Other foods that are jam-packed with B vitamins are going to include proteins like fish, eggs, meat, nuts, and vegetables like avocados, peas, sweet potatoes, carrots. Give all of them a shot. Start filling up on lots of B vitamin rich foods. Next up is calcium. And calcium is easy enough to integrate into your daily eating regimen. If you're not eating breakfast, you should be eating breakfast. And it's easy enough to just throw some skim milk and some cereal to get some calcium in there. Besides, calcium intake is crucial. You should really be doing this already. Get plenty of orange juice. Orange juice is loaded with calcium. Milk, yogurt, light cheeses, beans, spinach. Just ensure you're filling up on your required intake. And calcium helps hyperhidrosis by helping your body cope with stress and nervousness. And it's no surprise that these 2 emotions are heavily linked with anxiety-induced perspiration. So fill up on calcium and cut down on sweat. And I know these tips are a bit overwhelming. It takes a lot of discipline to manage and restrict your diet. Fortunately, this isn't the end of the road for you. This is just one path you can take. I've created a free video on my website, www.prevent-sweating.com, and the free video is called Sweat-Free Tactics. It shows you the top 12 sweat-fighting treatments that will condition your skin and your body to stop sweating once and for all. And these treatments provide hyperhidrosis relief for your hands, your face, your feet, of course your underarms. You can start feeling the results in minutes after watching the video and applying the treatments. All you need to do is go to the site right now, watch the free video, follow the treatments right at home, and feel dry fast. Don't suffer from the debilitating effects of hyperhidrosis any longer. Just take action now, end this problem for good. Hope you found this helpful, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.